Hello everyone, this is ACryInShame. Today we are bringing you Aegis Force. As per usual, we're going to play this game for about an hour, give it a shot, see what it's all about. I'll give you my intakes and how I think about the game and my review of it throughout this little hour playthrough of it. Full disclosure, this game was given to me for free to play, but this is just the demo version, as you can see in the top left there. So you can actually go and check out the game right now on Steam, check out the demo, see what you think about it. But I will probably end up doing a full video of this game when it does come out at some point in the near future. So let's jump right in and give this game a shot.
Far west of the Scar lies Ruinous Pass, a decayed road through the mythless mountains. While most of Genoa has seldom moved through this misbegotten stretch of land, it has its own insidious history. Townsfolk trade in whispers at local inns, telling stories of fiendish goblins, feral imps, and cruel-bred demons that prey on commoners, thieves, and wanderers alike. The village elders speak of spirits cursed to roam the mountain after their untimely demise during the Scorian War, and of the fools who dare tread upon their sacred resting place. The genuine military, however, do not believe in such reckless superstitions. Rune-powered soldiers offer safety from the dangers of Ruinous Pass, and Genoa has used it without fear for decades. Until a month ago. Military supply wagons have been vanishing in a cloud of looming pale blue mist, along with the soldiers escorting them. In response, Callan, Orvus, and their old friend Vedette have been deployed with a twofold mission. First, find the missing transports and the fate of their soldiers. Second, unravel the ghostly mystery once and for all. What monsters truly dwell within Ruinous Pass?
.5 years after everything was just stated? It's 5 years later, but it didn't give context as to... Okay. Mouse clicking doesn't seem to progress. Spacebar? Spacebar. Okay. No information on how to progress on that one. There seems to be a lack of control information. Small gripe, but not everybody is knowledgeable on how most games work. You can never really assume that your audience is a gamer. Keep back. Go on, I was sending a message. People can't cheat. There's a game of marbles on the street. Orvis. She was 7 years old. And this is why I don't like to play games with Orvis. Oh really? I thought it was because I always beat you. I let you win. Mercy on the less fortunate and all that. Oh, if I had to die every time. Hey, focus up you two. You're supposed to be poor stupid travelers transporting weapons on a dangerous road. Look at his face. He's already got the stupid bit down. Har. Very funny, you two. But for these amulets I created, we wouldn't be having this sparkling conversation, you know. Oh, we're definitely enjoying them. Right, Bernadette? No doubt. The top 3 favorite conversations from this morning. Just remember that the aura on them only give about 50 feet. Can't hear each other. We're too far ahead. Come on. I would leave my favorite poor stupid travelers to get ambushed. Speaking of, if the military assembly wants Ruinous Pass cleared, why send us 3 of us? 2 talkits and a wagon. I guess the talkits are the creatures that are pulling the wagon. Assumptions here. We're drawing them out. If we had a battalion, whatever's here might think better off an attack. It's an English translation situation here? Not sure. Seems risky as all. Speaking of which, do you see anything, Bernadette? I thought I heard a noise out there. Yeah, somebody's watching you. Just a curious observer, I hope. I haven't gotten a good look, but I doubt it. They've been stuck to guys like mud on a pig since sunrise. Another down tree. Whoa, fellas. No chance our little watcher has anything to do with this roadblock, right? Odds are, Orville. Ah, what the? Yes, pinned to the ground. Don't lose your heads, guys. Something's moving out there. Greetings, weary travelers. Kiki. Rogue something? Weekloof? Rogue Weekloof. Kofi. I would appear to have some difficulty with your wagons. You know, it always has trouble when trees get dropped in front of it. I want to fix it. But who can find the time nowadays? Fret not, young man. For your deliverance is at hand. Your wagon is now the property of the Kolku cult. Oh, come on. These jokers are from the Kolku cult? Shh. Listen, we appreciate the offer, but we're carrying some valuable stuff. We can't leave it with just anybody. Anybody, Kiki. We Kifi, disciples of Kalku, forgive your ignorance, but we do not forgive your disrespect. Now we must take everything from you, travelers, your goods and your lives. Oh, you can certainly try. But we're not mere travelers, and we won't be losing our lives today. As soldiers of Genuva, however, we would gladly accept your surrender. Foolish. Get the others. Tell them we will need help unloading the wagon and disposing of the former owners. Did she miss? Not so fast. We like the odds just the way they are, thanks. Okay. I was gonna say, okay, so we have shift, sprint, move, confirm, so space is confirmed. Q and W, backspace. Okay, backspace is the cancel button. You need a mouse and keyboard and you took backspace for cancel? Okay. Press cancel it goes. Okay. So it's actually open movement. Interesting. That is a choice, I guess. And then Q and E does nothing, by the way. So look is relative. Holding right click, however, does seem to allow me to look around. Alright, so the Q and E thing, once again, issues with controls. Once again, early situation, it's still being worked on and stuff. But can I see their information? No, I can't seem to click on anybody. That's a bummer. So let's get ourselves lined up here. Tech abilities. I assume like a spell or something. Because once again, no information being seen. This is tech move. Oh, it's a combined attack thing. Okay. Noted. Powerful attack is all it says. Wait. Come on. Alright, so controls, I'm not a fan of so far. It's a tactical RPG situation, and... Okay, I mean, he looks like a mage, so I don't get close. Let's see, abilities... are... meh? If fire the damage your target. Staff, okay, smack. Okay, can I go back? Powerful attacks. Okay, can't do that. His ability range is only 2 spaces? Okay. I had to hit backspace. Alright, so this is weird and control-wise. Alright, let's move this guy up here. Do this. Go to abilities, go to spellcast. The rogue. Oh, this is powerful. I'll give it that. At a long-range, powerful attack will hit multiple people, but my fireball spell has to be up close. Okay. Choice, I guess. He's obviously the warrior, so we'll get him up front. Once again, powerful move that has all his range. He's using the tech move. Okay, I'm still not quite sure how this is working out. Scoot her up here. Abilities. Power shot. Okay. Once again, super close. So I like the 2D design. The 2D aspects is really cool. Sprite animations are really nice. The tile animations are really nice. The combat animations are really nice. Just the gameplay needs work. This needs more detail starting off. So first off, this powerful attack tells me nothing. Like literally nothing. It's a tactics RPG, and you're not telling me stuff. Improves defense. Okay, once again, no real information there. Okay, a tactical RPG, you're not getting the proper information to make tactical decisions. And you have range attacks that are literally just 2 blocks away. Something like that is usually used in larger scale tactics RPGs, such as Fire Emblem. This is a much smaller scale, so when someone's using a bow, you're expected to have multiple blocks of space between where you're standing and where you're going to hit somebody. Where in a much larger scale RPG, like, you know, your Fire Emblems and stuff like that, you are expecting the distance between enemies to be much larger due to the scale of the battlefield. So it's He's disappeared, so I'm not gonna bother. He's after he scripted the runaway, you can't catch him, so venturing around, looking around instead. Can I? Okay. I can slice things with space. Thing back here. A rock is in my way. With a chest over there. Way around it. Okay. Again, Q&E isn't doing anything. Options, graphics, no control information. Yeah. Just a few notable issues so far. Looks like you can't. Oh, okay. So, oh, am I stuck already? Nice. Well, already found a bug. There's an issue. Stuck in a rock already. Can't seem to jump or do anything else. I'm guessing I have to kind of load from after battle. Okay, load for after battle. That was beautiful. So already there's some issues with it, with the terrain. This guy runs, so I'm sure I can chase him after him. Yeah, I can't get him. Alright. And you have to hold right click with the mouse to move around, look around stuff. So rather than the Q and E that was mentioned earlier, so that is a problem. What you can and can't walk through definitely needs some work there. I'm not sure how they have the pathfinding set up. If it's just pathfinding or if there is like scalability on pieces or something. But that needs to be worked out before people get stuck in things. Ooh, there's a chest. Got some gold. Another wagon. I'm assuming one that's been attacked from earlier. Get some elixir and some other goodies. More gold. Healing potion. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick little save here in case we have further issues. Saving is really quick. That's just nice. You can save often. And if you are trying out the game, I suggest doing so given the fact of you get soft lock yourself places. Eating health potion. Alright. Get yourself stuck places and whatnot on the terrain. Alright, we came back here. We found the place back here. Cure potion. Okay, so just a healing potion. Can't seem to get up there. Seems to be a bit of a mixed match of what you can and can't climb. I would suggest keeping all of the like greenery maybe you can climb up, and all of the gray rocky areas you can't. Make it consistent so that players can eyeball what they can and can't do. Because that earlier little climb that got stuck on had the stuff up there, but there was a mixture of what you could and couldn't walk on, and it just doesn't feel good when you are trying to navigate stuff and it doesn't initially show that you can and can't do something. It was actually really well, actually. So where this is set up, I have a good blocking area. Okay, I'll just show the front. Okay, do that. Let me do this. Oh, that's weird. Having a weird angle like that does base it off of what direction you are looking. So that's something to keep in mind. That was not working for a second. It's working. See, like I'm having up, down, right? And then going left, nothing. Right, something. Now left. And I can't get that one spot over there for some reason. Yeah, that's like corner of squares here. Like I'm hitting up right now. It's not going there. It's fine going this way, but there's like that one square area there. This section here. Cannot seem to move the cursor to for some reason. Right here, I'm assuming that's because I can't target there that it's doing that. Yeah, okay. Select. I'm assuming this is the FP that I'm losing for using that ability. But once again, it doesn't really tell me it's using anything, it's just all of a sudden I'm losing stuff, Okay. So the tree is in the way. I cannot fire through the tree, despite the fact that, like, obviously I can see him directly. The tree is considered to be there. I'm assuming it's considered taking up both spaces, so I can't do anything in this position. So, again, I'm an archer. I have an arrow. Why is my location only 2 blocks? Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. So, over here maybe. Can't reach anybody. So, end turn. Oh, he has a heal. Okay, good to know. Fire. He's dead. Alright. He's poisoned. Lovely. That's a weird thing there. It's also hard to read the poison right there. Pretty sure it's not supposed to be that difficult to read, but I can't do anything with arcane walk. Oh, can I get around my allies? Kyra could fit around him, but not this guy here. So I can't really get anywhere. Let me guess, if I use health potions. Okay. I'm guessing the specialty potions? Yeah. Cure potion. Cure stats effects. Okay. I was gonna can't reach him, right? Yep, come on. No, nothing showing up here. Throwables? Things you can throw. Nothing. Okay. So, she can't do anything. I'm gonna have him heal. That's all I can really do right now. He can attack, but like, my guy's getting beat up right now. 234. That's solid. Full health again. So besides the poison, he's doing fine. The heals are really strong. Okay. Now can I walk past? No. Cannot walk past him still. Can't walk through your own allies. You kinda can. It depends on like what the terrain around it is. Not sure if that's supposed to be a thing where you walk around your allies or not, but they can't do so here. So, passing turn. Why is he passing? Can I walk around? No, cannot. So we'll just do another heal, keep him alive. We'll scoot up. Do a attack. Like this guy. Boop. Okay, now I can get past him. I know you're maybe supposed to be able to walk through your allies, but then this area here is just so narrow you couldn't. Not sure if that's supposed to be the case or not. It just doesn't feel right personally, so I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, nice hit. Solid. Gotta poke him and he's down. Let's keep past him. What? Oh, it has to be two. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Once again, information's not here to give proper tactical information. I'll do an attack here, clear him out. Oh, he survived. Should have gone for the weaker one then. I should take care of it though. And blink. It's queued up. Backfire. And clear. Alright. Clear. Good, good. Got some experience. Got some clear potion, gold, and health potions. Nice. Okay. So we did heal a bit from the combat. So we do heal some in between combat, which is nice. Can't seem to do that. Inventory. Oh. So mousing over doesn't actually click on it? Yeah, then clicking to try to use, right? That's not what I want. I should be able to see the information that's on the side here without having to scroll up and down. I should be able to use my mouse. If you're going to accept mouse control, accept mouse control. But that seems to still be something to work in progress. No details here either. Can I scroll over? No, I can't. So I'm hitting right currently. And heading left. So it seems to go just up and down rather than left or right. In this situation, you probably shouldn't accept left and right in this situation if you're not going to let that be a thing. So, the resume game. There seems to be some menu and control issues currently in the game. But the combat's not terrible. I do think the range on some of the stuff might not be what other tactics RPG players would expect, which might cause some friction with the game. So, something to consider. But if this is your design idea and you want it to have it where they're short range, that sort of thing. Also, being able to reassign controls would be nice. Looks like pathfinding's a little off for her. I think it's definitely made with controller in mind. I do have a controller. Let me try a controller real quick. Let me see how much difference this is. So just 1 second here. Plug this bad boy in. You heard that? I don't know if you guys heard that. Alright, so. Ooh, that is rough. Okay, so that is me using the thumbstick. You see like the jittering on the weird angles? So trying to accept that as up, down, left, right. So like up, down, left, right. This is me D-padding. D-pad seems to be fine. Thumbstick, not so much. Do you like the way that this gets removed like that? Oh, that's kind of nice. I do like that. That's a nice little tidbit. I would like to use this thumbstick, but that's obviously not going to work. So D-pad it is. Right thumbstick is looks fine. Keep my mouse over here for a second. Alright, let's try combat with the controller. See how this feels. Let's fight this guy. Go. Alright. Battle start. Big dude. Okay, that's good. And that's, yep, okay. So, I'm using a PlayStation controller. You know, X is your confirm, O is your cancels. See, it's pretty straightforward. Let's see here. Poisoned again. Oh, the poison did go away between battle, which is nice. Go here, do an attack. Let's take. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna take on the horn guy first. So there's one target going down time. Got him. Alright. Alrighty. Focus on the poison. Let me. Alright. Nope. Cancel that. Move forward. Do fire attack on the guy on the right. Cleared. Alright. I'm gonna hit the first guy. Okay. The AI does seem to be simple, where it just kind of move and attack the closest. And of course, that could just be a, you know, early battle situation, not an overall tactic situation. Or just, you know, move and attack the closest. So, not sure if that's just the current AI or if that's the long-term AI plans. I'm assuming they're going to be more difficult later on, just based off of what is expected out of an RPG like this. early games, like early battles, can be pretty simple and straightforward to kind of figure out, but later on it should be more difficult. Nice experience, gold, potions. Alright. Get ourselves back up here a little bit. We want to explore. Okay, this is where we were earlier. Okay, this is where it came from. It does seem to be a bit of jittering. You see that? As I'm trying to like move forward and move the camera. So like I said, I want to say it was made for controller. Keyboard was supposed to be secondary, but now I'm not so sure. Because this is now very jittery and such. So first thing is they need to clean up the controls a bit. I think they need to work a little harder on getting those controls to working properly and smoothly. Someone playing this game is not going to want to have to fight the controller while they're trying to play the game. Like you're playing the game to play the game and to fight the enemies. You don't want to be fighting your controls while you're trying to fight the enemies. It's not fun. It's not just across the board. But of these two, I would say, I don't know, they're both a little janky either way. The controller seems smoother despite the stuttering with the movement. So overall, I would say controller support's definitely cleaner so far. It definitely feels like it was made for the controller. It's still just jittery. I'm not sure if that's what quite that is. Here, I'm actually going to trade out for a second controller and see if it's my controller specifically, or if it is the game. So give me 1 second again. Real-time experience with this. Unplug that controller. We'll then plug in this controller. Knock it over, Steph. Not me. There's the controller plugged in. What we got going on here? Click on game again. Alright. So that seems to be a little smoother. Okay. This is thumbstick. Then maybe I'm going from a PlayStation controller to a Nintendo controller. This is a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, plug-in kind. That seems better. Let me do D-pad. D-pad is... Ooh. I would not use a D-pad on this one. Okay. Left is not working at all. Oh, now it's kind of working. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't use D-pad on that. Definitely use thumbstick. Thumbstick does seem to be working nicely. Okay. It does seem to switch the confirm and standard Nintendo style. You know that the A is your confirm, your B is your cancel situation. It does switch around which buttons are which. So potion. And of course that actually might be Steam translating the controller. Where I can check that real quick. Gamepad controller. Yeah, so it switched over to, this is the controller there. So yeah, it switched over the controls to match what expected out of that. Okay, so I can disable Steam input. So it looks like this is a controller, like Steam input controller situation. So let me cancel that out. But the Nintendo controller does seem to be a little smoother in this case. Okay, did I find a little secret of some sort? Or not? Anything here? Can I switch who I'm controlling? Oh, okay, so that seems to be That's L and R triggers doing that. Hit start. Okay. Took a screenshot. Okay. I don't see anything up there. The interaction, by the way. The accept button. Okay, doesn't do anything while you're roaming. That's neat up there, but I kind of hope there was something up there to pick up, given that it's kind of off the beating path. Right into the village. Let's go. You look dangerous. Welcome. You must be the troublemakers I've heard so much about. Better than common thief masquerading as a religion. Oh, and rather rude too. I would ask if you were raised in a barn, but even pigs know their place. How about a lesson in manners then? I am Seekal, first mage of Kalku. And you are? Answer. I'm Colin, Vanguard of Vanguard of Genua. So Genua. We're here to negotiate the surrender of your forces. Oh, goodly. This is truly an auspicious day. Oh, really? How do you figure? I asked Olorug, the listener in the mist, to send me one offering for the abbot. But he has sent me four. Four? What do you mean to... Four? Hail, fellow Ghanewans. Perhaps I may be of assistance. And who might you be? Garland Ganbold, son of Granlund Ganbold, corporal of the 9th Mounted Division of Ghanewans, survivor of the missing transports, I assume? Right you are, ma'am. That's all we need to know. Orvis, give the centaur back his lance. It was a centaur. Hee, a touching display of camaraderie. But it won't be enough. Welcome to my little meat grinder. That's not good. Is the mission going sideways? I feel like it's going sideways. My weekafu, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Show your worth, cut down our enemies, and please the abbot. Maybe then you'll find declare that roll magical okay. Maybe then he will finally declare that raw magical power makes a truly great mage. And somehow, backstabs. Attacking an enemy from behind does critical damage, but be wary as enemies can backstab you as well. But there's no decision of what direction I'm facing at the end of my turn. Not a fan of that. Like, can I just like, is that facing the other direction? Is that how I choose direction? By using the camera? No, because then that's facing forward. I have to physically move that way to do that. Okay, it's not terrible, I guess. Or I should use my heavy attacks. Like, wait until I use my heavy attacks now. And I have an actual force of issues here. Big magical dude. Probably want to take him down first, but I can't reach him. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to do Bulwark. Oh, look at that wonderful animation of nothing. I'm sorry for being that sarcastic. It's just, you're looking at different games, you're checking out stuff, and sometimes it gets to you. We're gonna sit here. Do nothing for now. Just move our guys up. Centaur looks like he's a warrior of sorts. He's got a lance and everything. So move him up. Items, combat, and physical attacks. So he's just a stabby boy. Stab him. Ooh. Wow, big mage guy is almost one shot. Alrighty. I can't quite reach him here, sadly. Can heal decently though. Yeah, let's just heal as a prep. Would have been nice to one-shot the mage though. So maybe let's at least get one cast off and deal some damage. It's fire. Oof. Yeah, would have preferred him not do that. Preferred him not to be alive to do that. Alright, so if I face this way, I have a feeling when I attack, it's not gonna work. Like it's gonna end up facing, I'm gonna end up facing that way and get, you know, critical hit multiple times actually. Well, you know what? This is a video. Let's forward science this. Facing forward. Action attacking guy behind me. Critical hit. Yeah, and now I'm facing. Yep. So critical hit for me. Yep. That's what I thought. Noted. Alright. Let's do a move. Let's get over here. I'm not sure I can do side attack matters or not, but let's try it out. Gone. Yeah, so when you attack, you do change your direction. Kind of how I thought it was going to happen, but wanted to force science it. And we learned that yes, that is the case. You go shoot me in the back too? Yep. Boom. Critical hit. Also for science, the fact that my guy can take a lot of damage. He is quite the warrior. And their logic does not allow them to pass each other, it seems like. He needs a heal too. And noted, so their logic does not allow them to pass through each other. Like I can pass through them. But their game logic doesn't allow that. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to pass through them or not. But I can definitely do so. Poison is a nuisance, but is not end of the world or anything. He's gonna want to move up, right? So let's just do this. Can I clear him? No, not quite. Horned Wikafu. Wikifu. Wikifi. Not sure. Heal our gallant centaur. The animation, his idle animation is weird. The animation itself is probably fine, but it's definitely like much faster than the rest of them. And I think that's the strange part. I want to slow the animation down a little bit. Like, look compared to my guy here. His animation, their animation, with the like, doot, like this, like, boop, boop, boop. This is like, I think he's got an engine. He's a motor vehicle, just Alright, attack. Clear up the guy. Alright, we'll have to, I can do that, standard physical attack, but I'm guessing that's less damage, right? But I can't fully tell without trying. So for science, no, not by much, honestly. It is less damage. Still hit pretty hard. It's like 30 some odd points of damage there. There's no like 50 or 60 points of damage, but still, I mean, that's solid damage. Let's scoot here. We'll do a heal. Like, look how range on the heal versus spell attack. Definitely more range on the support than there is on the attacks. So again, could be a design decision that being able to support your guys from a longer range is just part of the design, you know? Boop. Which is fine, honestly. I do expect it to be the other way around, too. I want to make sure that if I'm able to do long-range support like that, and so should my enemies. Let me just clear him. $16. Oh, 16 left. Got 34 damage on him. He's down. Got 2 more of these pinpricks, it looks like. My 2 warrior guys are pretty hefty on the strength there. Boom. 49 damage, okay. Maybe a little outline on the numbers would also be helpful. To make sure you can see them proper. He's got less health, so we'll heal him. Like the defense up doesn't have outline either, so having outline on the things that pop up, like I said, like defense up and the number of the attack and stuff like that, having a little like 1 pixel black outline so you can see them no matter what the background is probably a good idea. Makes it a lot easier to read and see them. It's like that 30 kind of mixes in with all the other colors going on there, so having that black outline would be nice. Just a 1 pixel outline, that's all I would ask. Kind of like I have it, see the hit. The hit has like a gray outline. If you take that same idea and put it on the numbers, that would be nice. There's like different sizing on the pixelation too. The numbers have different pixel sizes versus the characters have different pixel sizes, which is fine. I mean, it's a design choice. I'm not actually like it personally. Like the hit, you can see like there's a lot more pixels on the 49 than the nearby characters and stuff. Which honestly makes it easier to read, so I would suggest keeping it that way. But like I said, little outline. You can do like a gray outline or like a light coloration. You're able to do a bit of transparency on different pixels. That would be nice too. I'm not sure if that's a capability based on the engine you're using. Because I think this is your own engine based on what I'm looking at here, but it could be wrong. So yeah, I'm not sure of the capabilities of what you're using on your end, but give it a shot. It's something you can do. Because you could do an outline with a lower alpha. Oh, people leveled up. So we got experience received. Oh, an extra 128. Oof, level ups are powerful. Some goodies. You've been outmaged. Now, take us to this abbot of yours. And what could you offer that'd be worth forsaking my sweet Olrock? Oh, give it up. You lost your chance to negotiate when you put us through this little fun house. There's no point negotiating with a blunt instrument. It will be me who stops your little raiding party. Mark my words. And he disappeared. Got away. Better get moving. We still have that rogue to catch. Well met, friends. We taught these cultists. We taught these cultists what it means to tangle with Genovas, right? Didn't we? Yeah, so the A's and the O's look very similar in this font. Something to look into. Just heads up. That could be confusing. We sure did. Thanks for that, big guy. A fellow Ordinate Heart. A joy and pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. The heartiest thanks for your heroic rescue, too. The three of you make a formidable team. He's, again, not sure if Colin or Colin. I'm guessing Colin based on the slight deviation on the A there. Colin, I'm Bernadette. There's no R. Vedita? I don't know. The scruffy little mage of ours, Orvis. Scruffy? I've seen the posters in Vigard? All the fancy names always get me. I would recognize Geneva's heroes anywhere. Did you take care of those soldiers from the... Yeah, that's fair. I got control again. Okay. Didn't really change anything. So it does use the in-game stuff, in-game everything for the little scenes, which is nice. Oh, there's a whole path here? Look at that. Go ahead and bop. Found a cure potion. Alright, come this way. Nothing over there. Okay. Goodies over here. Medium focus potion. Alright. Let's check out this building over here before we... Medic Age! Oh, that'd be really sucky if, like, I couldn't get out because the guys were in the way. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and save real quick, given our earlier issues we had. Looks like there's stuff in there, but cannot get to it. Can I chop the thingy there? Can't break the wall. Can I get up the other way here? Looks like it's like purposely blocking off every possible direction here. Try around here. Can I get up? Ah, there we go. Oh, nope, can't get up. Nope. Okay, well, worth a shot. Right, down the path then. Continuing on, gentlemen and lady. Like an elf. No, she looks human in the portrait. A cave. The music is nice. Sound effects aren't normally as organized, but they settle in abandoned towns. Yeah, but not like this. Those traps weren't from Ganuva. Yes, I sense something's meddling here. It would be nice if I was the one who progressed that rather than it progressing on its own, so I could read it at my own pace. Especially when I cannot pronounce anything. Alright, there seems to be a side thing here, and then this one here. That looks like it has a bunch of goodies over there. Some more stuff there. Is this progressing? Actually, you know what? Just in case I accidentally progress. Save. There's stuff there. Got some more stuff over there. And that looks progressive. Oh god, what, you guys are in the walls. Well, so a little work on the following on that. Doesn't seem to affect gameplay. Okay, I hit this. No, nothing. Okay. Entering forth. Alright, we got some goodies here. Got some health potion. I can come back here, but there's nothing we should be able to do here. If there later on is like somebody who can break into those, that'd be kind of cool. Get some minerals. Minerals could just be like trade items too, like just like loot for when you get to town kind of thing. To bring you out. That, you know, it doesn't have to be anything special. Could just be like, hey, you get this mineral of, you know, whatever you want to call the mineral, and then more potions. And then you could just be like, all right, cool. Well, you found this neat mineral, and though it doesn't give you any money now, you can trade it in later when you get to like, the next big town situation. That sort of thing. Oh, Centaur. Oh, teleported. A little like, oh, I can't jump down. Alrighty, going up. So yeah. I was right on thinking that this was a progressive path. The other part was just free loot. Alright, got this one over here. Go ahead and boop. More health potions. We are full health. Good, good, good. Go this way. Seems to be something. Oh, it's a gated off. Okay. Got a side path over there. Okay. Check this out. What's that? Am I going to rob a grave? For an elixir? Oh, there's a bridge over there. Okay, is that where we're going? Seems like this is... Oh. You weren't doing that yet. That's story progression. To go down, save file. We are at just under an hour. Oh, I can't go this way. No, all right. I guess that's going to be progressing further. So, 5 gold says these vines aren't natural. All right. So this is Aegis Force. I've been having. Okay, so. I've been criticizing it the entire time, by all means. This is the whole point of these videos. I go over what I like, what I don't like, that sort of thing. Kind of getting you the feel of what I'm feeling, the pains that I'm paying, like, as I'm learning this game. And overall, I'm enjoying the game. Honestly, actually having a good time. Learning little quirks about the game specifically. Doing, you know, I wish there's more information on the different actions. Like the amount of mana, basically. It's mana. It's the blue bar versus the red bar situation. You know, there are mana equivalent costs for different actions and stuff like that. Would also be nice for planning and stuff like that. But overall, I am having a good time. Let's check out this quick little thing here. We're at the hour mark, basically, at this point. But let me maybe have time for this last fight. 5 gold says the vines aren't natural. No bet. So can you blast through it, mage boy? You know that's not how it works. There, trespassers. Don't get so worked up. Didn't we just 2-shot you? My plants hate it. So when they're... my plants hate it so when their prey is in a panic. We're here to negotiate your surrender. Are you the abbot? Oh, it's a different person. It's not the same mage. Becole. But you look the same. Your dude looks the same. Hopefully placeholder. Maybe not important because they're both the same race, character thingy, whatever. It's fine. Especially they're not like a no-name character situation. But I honestly thought it was Sekul from earlier that we beat up. So that was off-putting. Alas, no, I am Bekul, the true first mage of this Cenobinium of the Kalku cult. Another one? We just beat your buddy down in the village. Don't you dare compare me to that weak fool Sekul. He couldn't fight his way out of the farmer's market. He denies that magical mastery of nature's awesome strength is what makes a great mage. How many of these are there? The opinions of the band of busybodies are meaningless. Wait, didn't we say earlier that, like, the guy understood that we were, like, the heroes of our Genova or whatever? And you're telling me these guys don't know who the heroes of Genova are? Or they just like ignore human stuff. Is that what it is? Is like the whole like beast men don't care about the humans and what the humans are doing situation? Anyway. These beasts are meaningless. Only the judgment of Olorok and his emissary, the abbot, matters to me. Dear God, we're playing Plants vs. Zombies now. But you play your role. Your defeat will show my superior faithfulness as your bodies feed the flowers. You summoned Flowey. Jesus. Alright. What we got going here? We got flower dudes. I'm guessing they're ranged flowers at the back. I apologize. It is early for me. Alright, let's see here. Drapsnagan. That's Snapdragon. Basically. Weird. Alright. Oh, I wanted to back out. And then we have bladed slime. Oh, there's slimes. They have more health, it looks like. Yeah, about 10 more health. I'm not sure if they're ranged or not. Okay. They seem to be the stronger ones. Now let's do tactical, basic stuff, move forward, hit guys. 30 damage. 24, okay. Nothing too crazy so far. 52. Yeah, so the hits were in a range of 30, right? With a 30 damage, give or take. The actual bow hits like in the 50. So there is a significant decrease in the damage from my understanding. I wonder if fire is going to do even more to these guys. Or is the elemental part is not going to matter? 36. Oops, sorry. Doesn't seem to matter. No elemental weaknesses situation here, which is fine. It'd be kind of a cheap shot to just have the weakness for these guys so early on. Let me go ahead and hit this slime dude here. Ooh, critical hit. Nice. Oh, because he's facing the other way. No, because he's not. I'm behind him. I'm on the side of him. Fire 1. Hits for solid damage. Okay. Oh, can they not move? Are they stationary? They're plants after all. Interesting, if they are. Let me hop over here. Get a good old sneak attack. Yeah, we'll take out the mage because he's hitting too hard. Okay, they can move. I was gonna say, like, can they not move? 24. Alright, we'll scoot here. Actually, let me just run past everybody. Get behind. Take out that guy. Blah. Get out of here. The kill dies. Alright, cool. Now we're just gonna focus down these guys. Fire again on that. Bloop. Definitely out of position here, now that we've done this, but we'll scoot here, clear the slime. Now that's a weird move. He's not moving at all. Let's clear him. We'll scoot here. Hit that dragon snapple thing. Slime gonna hit 2. Hit the mage. Solid choice. Scoot here. Use fire on the slime. It's gonna move and attack. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Critical. He is facing that. So I go behind him here. Guaranteed a crit. Clear him out. Boom. He's not moving. So I'm guessing something's bugged with his whole thing. Yeah, let's clear this out. I'm gonna check to see if the healing after combat, it doesn't seem to be full health, right? Partial. Experience, he gained a low, gained another 80 health and 40 focus. It's focus points, not mana. So in this game it's focus, but it's the mana equivalent. It's over, Precule. Surrender and take us to your abbot. Surrender? To a boy playing soldier, I think I'd rather have revenge. Why, you little... I'll see you later. You can count on it. And Poofa spoke. Okay. Jeez. The cultist flunky doesn't work out. These Kulku guys should consider a career in escape artists. What of his threat? He's an overblown gardener. Come on, the rogue went this way. So let's check out our... Oh, that's the wrong button. So it looks like those healed just fine. Mage... Okay, can I... Inventory... No, okay. So I can't select him to use his heal ability outside of combat. Okay. And like, so there is in RPGs and stuff like that, when you can only use certain abilities in combat, where they'll purposely extend the combat longer so that you can cast all the heals and have everyone full health for the next combat. Other games allowed you to be able to select the healer, then use their healing ability using the mana as normal outside of combat. Which I honestly prefer that, personally, rather than people finagling stuff during combat to get full health by the end of combat. They're still coming! These guys are annoyingly tenacious! Where's it running up to? Oh, that way. Okay. Let's go over this way. Yeah, there's the whole thing over here. Door and gate here too. Button. Looks like I need a key to open this. Ah. Never mind on the button. That is blocked off. I'm assuming there's nothing over here, but let's go take a look anyway. Adventure forth and all. Oh yeah, sorry. We're at an hour. As you can see, I am having fun with this game. I have, some commentary as you are here for, but overall, I'm having a good time with the game. I think it's pretty well made. I like the mixture of the 2D art with the sprites and the 3D environments. I think it's a nice little touch to it. I know a couple games have been doing that already, your Octopath Traveler and stuff like that, but I do like the style. I think it allows for developers to kind of make a stylized game, and with assets being what they are, you have plenty of situations where doing pixel art is a special talent. It takes a lot to do it and do it properly. But the time it takes to create... Oh, I got stuck again. To create good looking pixel art versus creating an entire 3D model and rigging it and texturing it and doing the normal mapping and all the other stuff is arguably more time consuming. So it allows games like this to mix easy models like, your simple 3D trees and rocks and stuff, and get pixelation textures on them, still make them look amazing. This is actually really well done pixel art. I really like this. By then, only needing a handful of model, this is probably, we got a walking animation, right? Walking forward, side to side. So you got what? Left, right, forward, back, right? Do I have sideways movement if I'm looking this way? Yeah. And then sideways, forward, sideways, back. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different motions, rotating of animations, probably what, 4 or 5 frames here? Probably 4 to give it that nice smooth motion. But honestly, it could be like 2 sometimes. I'm not even sure exactly. But doing these few frames per character, getting a model set up and doing it takes far less time than creating a 3D model and then rigging it up and then doing all the other crap. So you can definitely get a lot more done and still have the same feel. Like, this doesn't feel any better or worse than a 3D model, but you can get details in here and still have that retro style in it. So I really appreciate games taking the time to do this. Oh. We've been ambushed. Lovely. This is a fantastic time to end this video. Thank you for joining me today. I am ACryInShame, and this is Aegis Force, the Scorian War. Currently there's a demo. Go ahead and pick it up, try it out, see what you like about it. And hopefully keep an eye on this game for release. I will try to get my best to keep an eye on it as well. Hoping to maybe get this game in the near future. Maybe do another full video on it. We'll probably do a series on it depending on time constraints. I do like the game. I do want to play more of it. And I'll probably have to do some Googling on proper pronunciation of characters and stuff like that, so that we can have a far smoother experience in these video series. But for now, this is ACryInShame signing out. So long, everyone.